What's up, everybody? My name is VMAX78, aka Brand. Today we're going to play some more F1 2024. We're going to actually go into the Austria Grand Prix, which is the Red Bull Ring. We're going to be talking about 12-hour Sebring that happened on Saturday. We're also talking about the F1 racing that happened this morning or late last night. Late last night in America, early this morning in Europe. So we'll get into that. There's interesting to talk about. And we're just going to go through this race, get through this qualifying, sprint race, and the other qualifying as well, so we'll have a lot to get through. I'm going to do my specialist. Specialist wise, I don't think we're going to have any problems. Complete 4 sessions without damaging a car. Can do that. Everybody's at level 3 now on this page. Okay, good. Yep, we can do that. Okay. One crew. This one's actually kind of easy. I'll do that one. That one's not going to be hard. That's easy. Alright. Do I want to set a primary? Yes, I'll set her as the primary just because I want to get her up more. In the championship right now, we are at 189. We're about 30 points behind Verstappen. In the constructors, we're almost 150 points. So we're just getting there. Car upgrades, I don't think there's really anything R&D that we can get. I have everything pretty much maxed out in development. Unavailable. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much left we have to work on. We kind of built this car. Yep. Even this one, I think, is a lot of secret upgrades. Yeah, these are all secret upgrades at this point. Unavailable. Okay. I think powertrain's the other one. Where most of these are secret upgrades. Yep. Alright. Look at the car itself, because I think... Which one was it? Was the gear? Was it the gearbox? The MGSU, that one. A lot of these were fine, except I think it was the gearbox that was going bad. Yeah. I'm gonna fit a new gearbox on. I think it needs it. I'm not gonna do anything else really until we need them, but we'll do those. Let's go to the race weekend at Austria, the Red Bull Ring. So we have practice, sprint qualifying, sprint. Okay. Now that's gonna be a wet qualifying, isn't it? Long. I might do long just to give myself more time, but we'll see. Still keep one shot quality. I'm not gonna super long. Full 71 laps, I'm doing all that. But if I do long, I think it just gives me a full hour to do everything. This won't be that bad. Alright, practice 1. Let's go. Fuel management, race strategy, and qualifying pace. Okay? So I'll do fuel management first, and then I'll do race strategy, and then I'll do qualifying pace.
Hello and welcome along to the Red Bull Ring. It's practice time here in Austria, and the hills are about to become alive with the sound of Formula One engines.
Okay, we seem to be having a few software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things, okay?
Ooh. Okay. That was not expected right off the bat. Okay, so car wide, that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, no medium tires because of the race. Okay. So I did watch pretty much all of Sebring as of this past week. This weekend on Saturday. It was actually a really good race. Porsche Penske number 6 won in the hypercar class. We had 77 of Rexy win in the GT, I think it's D class. The GTP class was the I think it was the Ford, if I remember correctly. We also had, I forget who won the the LMP2 class, but basically it was a really good race. Weird start because BMW had pole for the hypercar class, lost it because of penalty because you can't cross the track right after the race starts until you cross the line basically, and he did that before he crossed the line. But other than that, a couple crashes, a lot of people going off, can't really stay on the track because of the bumpiness of turn 1. People going to the grass and the dirt, kind of that little area coming from 1. But overall, it was a fun race. I like to watch the indoor races. I usually watch them all. The next one is not for a couple weeks. I think it's at, why am I thinking Watkins Glen or Road America? I think it's Road America next, but I'll look. Felipe Nasr, just one of the best drivers in sports car series. It's just, he does such a good job, and it's like that guy can drive anything. I feel like there's not going to be much left for him to do outside of that because he's also been in F1, I think, a couple times. He's won the 24. He's won the 24 hours of Spa. He's won the Nürburgring. He's won the 24 hour. He also won the 24 hours something else too. So like this guy can really race, do well, and AO Racing has done really well. The Aston Martin Valkyrie started its campaign as a hypercar, and it sounded really good, did really well, finished the race. That was really interesting to see. The problem's done. Let's go. Can I run? Can I run a set? Wait, can they let me run a set, or do I can't run a set? Okay, so I'll have to run the hards. Run the hards. Wow. Okay. I think with IMSA, it's so much fun to see these manufacturers like Lexus, Toyota, Ford, Penske, Porsche, and all them.
Here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be
really
too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Bad. Alright. Try that again. Ah. Oh, I can't like stay with the yeah, doing good.
Well, program over, but that wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it again.
We'll go to pits.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm gonna do race strategy and see how that goes. That'd be fine. All right. So now go on the pits and change out the practice program and then do race strategy. Right. Get 2 out of 3. I'm never gonna get the. Still can't use the mediums because they're reserved. Yeah. Strategy. We're going to that. Doing well though. Not too bad on the first little bit. I will say with the IMSA stuff too, you don't have to watch it all at once, but like you can have it on the background, kind of listen to it. And that's what I did.
Okay, we need a few solid
Yesterday,
laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Watch qualifying, so I need to watch qualifying to see how things are going. But overall, just a fun race. Sebring's a fun track, and I love how they do Sebring every year. It's one of those tracks where I think the big thing is like just stay out of trouble. Have like just be prepared for anything, and I think that was the other thing. A lot of like yellow flags, but a lot of people were hitting the wall, getting kind of caught out by things, and it just kind of caught a lot of people out too fast. But it was actually really interesting to see how teams would handle that, and they handled it pretty well. Your Aero team, Porsche, kind of like had some problems. BMW kind of fought back. The Valkyrie really had never had any issues where like acting up. It was more or less trying to get better traction and stuff. But it was fun race. I said I'd say this. If you've never seen IMSA, I would say watch Daytona, the Rolex 24, which is in Daytona Beach, Florida, Daytona International Speedway, or even I think another one you can watch is when they go to Indy when they do 6 hours at the Brickyard. That's a really good one. Detroit's also fun. That's a shorter race, like 2 hours. But overall, really interesting race, really good stories. Sebring looks beautiful. I love when they do go to Sebring because Sebring has a beautiful track. Alright, hold on. Retry this practice program. I had it.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Okay. Okay. 6 tenths up, we're doing well. Almost second up. You need to be kind of prepared. Oh, okay, I did it. So you can coast through those little corners, which actually good. Okay. Ooh, we really got this one. 2-6. I'm not gonna break. I'm just gonna allow stuff to waddle. Perfect. 110. You can do this under a minute. It's not hard, but it can be done. The guy's only on soft. I'm not doing bad. Or doing hard. I'm not doing terrible. I'm the fourth in the lap time to lead people. 1 second. .103. That's going well. Almost 2 seconds. Wow. Okay. Whew. I finished it. We're good. Broke a little bit. I had to break there. My speed up a little high. And then I will say this too. Watching the IMSA race, I think the one thing I always love is just seeing different type of liveries, the cars, all that kind of stuff. But also, it's multiple drivers, so you get to learn about each team's driver lineups and how they drive and everything. It's so good. But overall, fun race. I think the race, if I had to give a grade, like maybe a 8 out of 10. Good, strong race. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Everybody was staying pretty clean. It was overall just a way to get people excited for F1, or get excited for the IMSA season after doing Daytona. They did here in the Rolex 24 and. Just rolling in better. Penske's on a roll. They've won both the races for Hypercar. Which makes sense because they've been strong Hypercar contenders. But yeah, it's been so good. And then I'll talk about the F1 race in a minute. I'm gonna finish out practice and do the first qualifying. And then we'll talk about the F1 race. The practice and stuff first, and kind of my thoughts about everything. And then the rookies during the qualifying and the sprint race. But yeah, it was overall, I think this was fun. This was really good. I think they're getting back in a roll, and yeah, I think you should go watch. I think it's worth a watch. It is worth a watch. If you don't get the chance to watch all 12 hours, you can still watch most of it and kind of get an idea of what's going on.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
That perfect it? Or wait. Oh, complete. I think I said complete all three. Yeah. And I'm gonna go.
Confirmed.
There.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Box. I'm gonna go. I've ran 9 laps on these tires, which is actually not bad. The last thing to do is race, not race pace, qualifying pace. Down. Okay, so average is 1.892 on the hards, tire wear factor 90x, and then kilos 144 expected, average 133, 33.3 fuel bar. Alright, so let's do qualifying pace. That I can do on a soft tire. Good. And we're gonna fly out. Just need to see how fast I can go.
Okay, don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
Make sure I don't get caught here. Okay, we're doing well. Put away. Put away. Thank you.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Alright.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end
Gonna
of
back
this
all
lap.
3 times. Just give me some time to box and learn the box. Claire's coming in. One of the Ferraris is coming in.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye. High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix. So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around... Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. The Black Mamba lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hamilton, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Perez, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Albon, Bottas, Joe, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Oscar Piastri, and Logan Sargent. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest. Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.1 seconds. was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, clear. Okay, information on Bottas. Okay, they're out of this race. Yellow flag. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.8 seconds.
I am back. We're about almost done with the sprint race. The sprint race was actually really good. I handled the pressure, got through it all. Need these points. Hamilton was doing well, then he kind of just dropped back. I saw that on the timing screen. He was in like third place. I don't know what happened. But getting more pressure points and just getting ready for that qualifying in the rain next.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Got a clear area behind me, so I'm going to fight a little bit. Up the battery though, so we are good there. Haven't really drained my battery. I have the fastest lap, so we're going to do that. That is the race with sprint win.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys! Yes, great drive, great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
All right. That's lap, complete a race, win the race, first place, first race win of the day, all that kind of stuff. Oh, first race of the day, complete a lap.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see.
All right, so now we're gonna do the race strategy, or the qualifying for the actual race. and we'll see how that goes. And it's a raining qualifying, so we're going to be kind of interesting to see if it actually rains or not. I don't know.
High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian
Yep, it's
Grand
raining,
Prix.
boy. All right, this is going to be a little bit tough. And we're on full wet. Okay. This is going to be different. Yeah, my straight line speed is nothing. Not good, but. Okay, first in that qualifying, not bad. Being wicked pouring rain. I think I see what I can. Okay. Fifth, alright. Okay, let's see how this race goes. Round 11 of 24. And the 32 lap race. We'll see the strategy. I think you would go medium to hard, or you go, yeah.
Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. The Black Mamba lines up on pole position. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers.
So, medium to hard? Yep, medium to hard. 1 stopper. Yep, we are good. Anything too crazy.
And the formation lap is underway here in Austria. The atmosphere coming from the fans here today is electric. This circuit gives drivers fantastic overtaking opportunities due to the 3 long straights. So let's hope we're in for some wheel-to-wheel action today. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
All right. All right, lap 17 is lap hit. Okay. Do the first couple of these laps nice and easy. I'm going to gain a place on the start. Perfect.
DRS now enables. DRS enables.
111. 9. Okay. Purple to start. We are going well.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
109.1. All right. Oh. I have enough battery now. I'm 82%. I'm not really burning the battery. Got a little bit of a gap. Hamilton got in third. That's what we needed. Well, they keep flip-flopping. Okay. Okay. I fixed my gearbox because my gearbox I'm almost 2 seconds up the road.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.9 seconds.
Okay, lap 4, we're going good. Speaking of the Formula 1 opening of the season, we had practice. Practice went well. Nothing really crazy practice. I watched practice 1 and part of 2. Part about 3. McLaren looked good. Ferrari looked good on practice 2. Then the race came. Qualifying was interesting because Hamilton qualified 9th or 8th. Leclerc qualified 7th. We had both McLaren 1-2 with Verstappen 3rd. Russell fourth. I think Albon was sixth, so we had a Williams up in the top six. But I will say this race was really interesting in terms of it didn't feel like when people know it was gonna rain, this race kind of got really sloppy really fast. We had maybe about five yellow flags, a couple safety cars. We at least have 3 safety cars. No red flags, but I think we should have done a red flag at one point just because of the way things were going. But I will say having an open race at Australia looked amazing. It was so much fun. The crowd was into it because Oscar Piastri's from Australia. Norris's mom was there. Oscar Piastri's parents' mom was there. It was just so good. I also will say, thinking about it now, just kind of like the way the race kind of started. McLaren was going well, 1-2, and then Piastri tried to pass Norris at one point, but then there were team orders, which weirdly they do team orders for no point of reason at this point, like because there was lap cars, which makes sense, but lap cars don't do too much damage. But then the yellow flag happened right after that, and then Piastri kind of couldn't really keep up with Norris at any point. But he ended up getting into the grass when the rain came again. A little puddle right at the back of 17, going towards the front straight, coming off of turn 17, I think what it is, and just spun out in the grass, reversed it out, got the car running again, recovered. Most of the rookies, like Hadjar had a big crash at the beginning, Lawson had a crash at the beginning, Duwood crashed out. The other rookie, there's only 2 rookies left on the grid at that time. It was Borletto who ended up crashing out actually.
Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
And a couple other things too, like Hadjar's crash was so devastating. He did it before the racing started, and then he got consoled by Hamilton's dad, which was really nice. And they kind of held on Hadjar too long just because he was so emotional, so sad crashing out as the first F1 start for him. But you know, things happen. Doohan crashing out was not surprising, but was surprising. But also, Doohan's on the hot. I feel bad for Doohan because Doohan's gonna be on the hot seat because Gabriel Borletto's right there.
Nice work. Really good
not
job
Borletto.
with that target, mate.
Frank Pinto's there as the reserve driver, so he's gonna probably take up the seat somewhere down the road in the season. But yeah, it was a rough race with rookies. Antonelli did good. He ended up with a P4, but then he had a 5-second penalty for unsafe release, which got reviewed by Mercedes, which ended up making it still he got the 4th place back. And then the other thing was that the Ferraris just looked bad. Ferraris looked okay. They kind of gambled on strategy, which ended up not really working out. But also, Hamilton's still trying to learn his engineer, get used to that. Really kind of been kind of hard for him to get used to that. So that's going to come over time. Ferrari last year started off slow, and then got faster over the time period. So let's see. But I think so far this race was interesting. The rain made a little bit of an interesting race, but it was a fun race overall. It was fun. They had moments, and the moments were there for a reason. So worth the penny, worth everything. We'll see how much it will be, how much China will change everything, because China is next weekend, and then they go to Japan right after, and then they'll do Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. So we'll see how those effects will be as we get to that part of the season. But a fun race. I think Norris winning makes sense. Norris was fast all day. Oscar would have been with him, not less for team orders. Verstappen's car was kind of overall, but he got back to where he needed to be. And We've seen both Mercs at 3 and 4, which is really good. I'll be surprised if the Mercs. I think the Mercs will do well. I think Mercedes will do fine. They'll have some races where they're going to have better opportunities than others, but
Gap to your teammate behind, 3.7 seconds.
But I think it's going to be a fun season overall. And China's an equalizer because it's a long straight with tight twisted corners, so we'll see how much that changes. But overall, I would give this race like the first race of the season like a 8. Fun, drama filled. I think there's some things they could have done better, like one of the one of the safety cars could have been a red flag just because of the way the track was cheating so much. But ultimately, I know that was not their prerogative, so it's like, can't really blame them for that. And I think just like I feel bad for the rookies. The rookies came into this the rookies came into this race with the rain thing, and that threw strategy out the window because qualifying was dry. So it's like, how do you balance that out if it's going to rain a bunch? You can't. But we'll see how China does. China will be fun, interesting, more or less. Five seconds off me. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch make a little bit of a gap, but don't overdo it. We're almost to the pit window. Okay. Okay, got it. There we go. But I'm looking for like into season, the Formula 1 season. I'm looking for the IndyCar season. The IndyCar season just started up. They're doing thermal. I think this weekend. I think it's this week or next weekend. I think it's this weekend. But yeah, like I am so excited for the season to see how things play out. There's gonna be so much good stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun race season in general. I will say nobody's gonna beat that 1.9 I had, 1.91 there. I'm there. There's nobody close yet. And like for race weekends, I'm gonna start doing this. Probably do a F1 or the motorsport or something to like talk about the race and stuff. And I'll still do Indiana Jones. We're almost done with that game. Then we're gonna go to Avowed and have Doom on the horizon as well. So a lot on the docket. Stuff, and I appreciate everybody's been watching and following and all that kind of stuff. I know this. I don't really do a lot of yapping normally, but I like talking about racing. I love watching racing. Racing and fighting is one of my passions, and I think racing is more become a passion. I got my friends got me into F1. I've been watching IMSA, IndyCar, all that kind of stuff. So you'll get more of this kind of talk, reviewing the race, talking about it. Just kind of give you my thoughts for it after I watch it. I will say too, I think like having Australia be the first race of the season actually is really fun. It's been the first race of the season a couple of years ago. I think 2018 was the last time it was. So it's something different than doing Bahrain testing and then doing Bahrain after. We're gonna go to Bahrain later, and so you have to be used to that. Being in Bahrain after the fact you've done like a street circuit, you've done like a road course, you've done something of that nature. Let's go.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.8 seconds.
5.8 seconds. Okay. Going fourth, not bad. We have 3 laps before we have to pit, so we'll try to get these 3 laps well. Run my race, don't do anything else. Yep. Alright, about 500.
We're approaching the pit window now,
Half a
and
second
you're going to be on
bound.
hards next time.
Alright. Approaching the pit window, 2 laps left for the pit window.
Okay, mate, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Okay. These tires are going off. Fuck.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Okay. One lap, we have a pit stop. Well, here's that goal objective over there. 1, average 1:13.4. That's not too bad.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Verstappen boxed early. Okay. It's only 17. Might have a pit stop for stopping at this point. That's okay.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Green flag. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
Okay.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta.
Oh.
Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, the officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
That actually helped me because that doesn't mean I don't get the pit loss.
Lewis has dropped out of the race.
Oh. Alright. Safety car. Okay.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Okay. Now we had our first safety car of the year. Well, at least, like I said, pit stop loss didn't happen because we got the safety car thing right after going through. Or go around the safety car going as slow as it is. Well, actually gonna help me too. Stay still. I don't have to push it hard.
Okay, mate, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, and use it all up.
Well, I can't with the safety car, so I will fail this challenge as much as I can. What's the safety car of this series, actually? I haven't had one yet.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
All right. Safety car. Second lap. So I have the field. We're ready to go back racing, and we're gonna go. We're gonna just go. I don't think it's really gonna matter.
Okay, clear.
$15 laps to go. We're off. I kind of got away cleanly. Actually might burn the fuel. Actually might burn all that fuel
Good
off.
job. That was the fastest lap of
108.
the race so far. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
I'll definitely burn the fuel off in this.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. There's a
108.3
long
though.
way to go in this race, so let's focus.
I was trying to get the fuel down, but I couldn't get it down. $13 laps left. Let's go. Okay. Well, laps left. Oh, did I not? Oh, I did not do that. Okay. We did everything else. Okay. I have to get that one wreck in qualifying. I'm gonna plug this in for a second. I'm gonna plug in something I need for later. Yep. All right, let's get back into this. Okay. All right, 12 laps, let's go. I have enough fuel in the tank for what I need to do. Tires. Gears, let's go. There. Alright, I am making some good progress. I'm like just flying through this now. With a minute a lap, this will be 10 minutes, so we're gonna have a good little time here. Thank you for watching the orange one. This is race 11 of the second season of my career mode. We're at the Red Bull Ring. We're first. We're doing well. We're 5 seconds ahead of Verstappen. Hamilton got knocked out the race. He is out completely. Yeah, it's been a weird race. First safety car of this career mode save, which I don't think we have. Haven't in a while, so.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
That'll be for next time, because I don't think I'm going to be here, because there's no way he's catching up, but I might switch that out and have everything tip top shape for next race. We're at 7 laps. Or 8 laps, excuse me. Come on. A little more, come on. Alright, 7 laps left. We're doing well. We just opened a 7-second gap between. My, we are now the safety car. We kind of just started burning rubber. Six laps left. Okay. I'm 108.3, so I'm still doing, wow, better than I expected. Hard tires are not an issue, so I can just go and go. 4 laps left after this lap, so 4 laps now, 3 laps left after this. We're going well. We're going super well. 9 seconds to Verstappen. I don't really have to worry about anything right now. Tires are good. Everything is good. Laps left. I'm 10 seconds ahead of anybody. I'm like literally just 1 ahead. Right, 2 laps left. There will be a lap after this. Not bad for a 36 lap race. I did really well. Had some battles with Verstappen. Didn't really drop back further than second. Safety car came out a pretty good time for me because that helped me out. Once that happened, I dodged through the pits. Didn't help Verstappen because I was off the lead at the time. So.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Go. There we go.
Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys!
All the points.
Ah,
Sprint race,
fantastic
Grand
drive,
Prix,
that's
set the
just
best lap in a
fantastic,
single race.
amazing,
Oh, wow.
you deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
I thought I did that before. I thought I've done that before, but I must have not.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Austria. and a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
So after
2
a
wins
magnificent race, we
25
can now
points
see
for
the
one of them,
drivers making their
28
way
for
to
the
the
other.
podium. Once
Doing
again,
well.
it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula
Look at the
One.
standings. We're only 20 points behind Verstappen. We are on 39, so we're getting closer. We're getting there. 20 points. That's actually not bad. We're in my rivalry against Lando Norris. .92 in pace. Okay. Wow, almost a 90. Minus. Plus. 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 Not bad. Okay. So our next race is the British Grand Prix. That will be next on the docket. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. We have our specialist back. So I'm going to put him complete 6 laps. Ooh, I'll do this one. That one's going to be interesting. Oh, completing a session or open DRS for 60 seconds. That's kind of easy. And then, what's his? Okay. That's not that hard. And him. I'm going to set him as my primary because he needs to get level 3. Everybody else is there. We'll see what this does, and then we'll go from there. Hamlin's there.
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated, and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Okay. I will end the stream right here. I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. That was some more F1 2024. We finished out Austria. Now we're heading to Silverstone, getting ready for the British Grand Prix. Basically, what's left is not much. Like, season-wise, we have the British Grand Prix next, Hungary, Belgium, Dutch, and then Italy. So basically, if we get through that, we're going to have a pretty easy road to the back half. The back half is going to be a little bit annoying, but we'll get through it. But overall, still a good race, still fun to play. Go check it out for yourself. It is a fun game. It is on Game Pass now for free, so if you do have an idea and want to play it, go right ahead. But I'll be back on, let's say, Sunday. I'll be back on Friday, or no, I'll be back on Saturday, excuse me, because we're going to do some more, I think Indiana Jones on Saturday. Get through that, and then also Sunday, I'm not going to be on Sunday. I'm not going to be on again until sometime in the middle of the week next week, so check for that. Actually, I said something wrong. I'll be back on Thursday. Thursday I'll be back on. We're going to play some more. We'll probably do Street Fighter 6, and then on Saturday we'll do Indiana Jones to get back into that. But like I said, I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and hope for next time. See you.